Hello, this is Dr. Mengelito. For a while now, the Khans have been planning to start a Fallout pen and paper campaign. I believe it was Slimeball who first started working on the project in mid-2015. And basically Cricket took the reins and programmed a web interface for maps, chart sheets, automated roles and whatnot, and the Red Order was called in to do the initial testing. Now, it's heavily cut down to remove all the roles and rules bickering and off-topic. However, we are not experienced role players, and some of us were drunk. Anyways, we are using version 2.0 of the Fallout pen and paper RPG rules, and in this episode, Cricket is our game master. Sven is Norse God Superman, the human wrestler. Gimper is Zarak's the Deathclaw sneaker, and I'm Meng, the sweet-talking ghoul doctor. We're all in New Reno, post-nuclear war California, and we've been summoned to a meeting of some sort.
Marching in perfect order, fighting every border, never pulling back. God, Raiders, attack!
You're all been working for the Mordinos family, located here in the Desperado casino.
Did I work at downstairs in the wrestling ring, or as a bouncer?
I think you used to be a pro wrestler, right? And you started thinking, I can make some money with these muscles, and you're a bouncer for them, basically.
Yeah.
And you've got your pet Deathclaw that you keep at your apartment.
It's like a Russian circus bear.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you can't really keep him around. I mean, he's got the cloak on and everything, so you can sometimes, walking out, but it's
When
still
it's really
weird.
dark
People,
outside.
yeah, people still look at it like, what the fuck is going on? And Meng's also working for them, but he's more in the he's a doctor, right? Did you have any doctoring skills?
Yes, first aid and doctor and speech.
The Mordinos are the guys who run the drug business in New Reno, and they also supply drugs to, kind of everywhere on the wasteland. So I think you've been helping out with that area. You've been selling drugs, basically,
Yeah.
for the Mordinos.
Yes.
And, well, yeah, nothing much to say about Zarak, I guess. Sven found him somewhere, and you can get to that in a moment. Anyway, Mordinos run the drug business, and there's also the bishops, and they run the porn industry and hookers and women and shit like that. And there's
That's where I
also
wanted to be.
Yeah, same.
tough titties. Well, the Mordinos pay more, so you have losses. And there's also the Salvatoris, and they pretty much handle the gun business in New Reno. And there's also the Wrights family, and they're just hanging around trying to survive. They're like the lowest of the families. And Mordinos and Bishops are the big dogs. They've got the most power over things. And Salvatore is kind of in the middle with this gun business. Anyway, the Mordinos is ran by this guy called Big Jesus Mordino. And, he hangs out in his casino on the top floor, doing his business. And, on this day, you all get summoned up. You don't really know each other. You've seen each other around, because, you work for the same guy and you use the casino. You don't really know each other. And you all get summoned by Mordino. Well, not Zarak isn't invited, but Sven and Meng are. And you get up to his office. It's nice big office. It's got like this. It's really clean compared to like lots of other places in the wasteland. It's got a fluffy full carpeting that makes your feet tingle when you walk on it. If you didn't have your boots on, that is.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and it's got like all these fancy artworks on the walls and shit like that. Naked ladies in the corner just dancing. No one's even paying attention.
Wasn't invited.
Zarak's hiding in his basement or shit like that. I don't know where Sven's got you. fucking stashed up. He's somewhere. Anyway, so there's this guy. He's sitting behind this huge table. He's got his legs on the table too. He's got a nice comfy chair he's sitting on. You know, he's a really fat guy because you know he's got the money to eat too. Doing some cocaine, or what's the wasteland version of cocaine?
Healing powder.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's healing powder. Yeah, he's doing healing powder. He's got like a huge mountain of healing powder in front of him, and he's like just sniffing it all. And so you get sent in. There's loads of armed guards too, like on both sides of the door, and you can tell they're heavily armed, and you know. So he looks at Sven and Meng and goes, so you might be wondering why I invited you guys here.
Yes.
Yeah. What's up?
As you guys know, I've got this task team,
Yeah,
and they've
that
gone
was
missing.
Yeah, of course we know that you got a cast team.
Yeah, nice
Yeah, you do.
table.
Yeah, thank you. It was an expensive table. Now shut up, Ghoul. So I usually have my task team do my bidding, but they've gone missing, and I've got a problem.
So
Drug
you're gonna
lab
ask
of
the
mine.
bouncer.
Well, I've heard that you guys get shit done. You've been really good at what you do, and you know you don't seem like the usual types that works for me. So I'm trusting you guys with this.
Meg,
All right.
ask for extra pay. Ask for extra pay.
So, what's the pay?
Oh, you'll get paid. Don't worry about it. I mean, if you do this thing, I'll help you out with anything.
Will you throw in some of those, or at least one of those pictures of naked ladies?
You have to roll a check.
Roll speech. -33. Oh, that's bad. Just looks at you for a moment. Asked, what the fuck would a girl do with this painting? You just destroy it, wouldn't you?
Yes. Sorry, Mr.
couldn't
Martin.
You can't have it.
All right.
So anyway, I've got a job for you guys, and I'm really counting on you to help me out here. Will you accept? I can tell you more if you do.
What do you say?
No. Yes.
Yes.
All right, so there's a drug lab of mine just outside city limits, and it was hit last night, and a lot of my jet got stolen. We don't really know who did it, and I really need to find out because it was a shitload of jet, and I need it back.
I think it's the rights, because they're like the lower class of this Reno.
They don't really have the manpower for that one, and they wouldn't try to mess with me. I know that for sure.
So why don't we just take over rights?
Well, they don't really pose a threat either, so it'd be a waste of time to go after them now.
Yeah, this isn't the problem at hand.
But what I need to know is who stole my fucking jet. There was a shooting outside at the warehouse, and you know people got killed. I think one guy survived. He's been taken somewhere to rest up, get fixed. So I need you guys to find out who the fuck it was. I've heard rumors that you've got a Deathclaw stashed up somewhere. Is this true?
Who do you hear that from?
Well, you know, being a big boss and everything, I hear all kinds of things.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you want him to go with us?
You should bring him along, and you know, he might prove useful if you find out who did it, because I'd like to see them in pieces if possible.
I'll make the arrangement.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I'd say you should head off to the warehouse first, check out if you can find anything that would point towards the guys who did it. Maybe go ask questions from the guard who survived. And, you know, I don't know, do your thing.
All right, sir.
And
We'll play a detective.
that's what I'm paying you guys for.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, you know, take this ring with you. It's got our crest on it, the family crest. If someone asks who the fuck you guys are, you can just tell them you're working for me and you shouldn't get too much trouble.
So we need to carry this one to Mordor.
Yes.
Sorry.
The glow. No, it's just something you can when you're dealing with my people, you can show it to them and they'll know I sent you guys, so you won't get shot on sight.
With Meng.
Alright, yeah, I can carry it.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it. Now get the fuck out of my office. I've got some shit to do.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mordino, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right, so you get kicked out. A big fucking
walk down.
bodyguard just pushes you guys out and slams the door.
Well, Sven,
What a douche.
let's go get the... Should we talk
Who's
to the
Sven?
guard? Hey... Hey, Norse God Superman, should we go and talk to the guard before we get your Deathclaw, perhaps?
What was your name now again?
It's Meng, the Ghoul.
Oh, it's Meng.
Yep.
Meng the Ghoul.
Yep.
Gwang.
Mengelito.
Alright.
So, let's go talk to the guard, Gwang.
Alright. Norse God Superman, let's go.
We're walking out to talk with the guard.
So yeah, it's basically just some apartment buildings, and well, of course, Big Jesus told you where to find the guy, and you go up to him.
Then we'll go there.
Yeah.
So you go up to the apartments, and there's 2 guards posted outside his room or the house or fucking apartment, whatever.
Well, that's pretty fucking suspicious, Norse God Superman.
Well, can we talk to any guard or just the guard?
Well, the guy who you're looking for is inside the apartment.
Yeah, ask
No,
around,
the two guys outside see you walking towards them and stops you guys like, the fuck are you guys going?
I pull out the ring,
In
Mordino
here.
ring.
Ah, right, Big Jesus sent you, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, fine, go on in. He opens the door for you guys and shows you
Walk right
inside. Right, so inside it's a shitty apartment, you know, dust, blood, shit just everywhere. In a bad shape. All over. And there's a bed in the corner and there's a guy who's really fucking wounded. And he's obviously passed out, he's not moving or anything. And there's a nurse standing next to him.
This place looks like shit.
Use your magic fingers, Gwang.
Alright, I show him my ring. I have it like clenched in a fist on my middle finger.
So you show the ring to the passed out guy?
Or the nurse.
To the nurse, I guess.
Alright, so the nurse looks at the ring and says, oh, I know that ring, it's from Big Jesus, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Do you want?
I want to talk to this guard here.
Well, he's still passed out from the shooting, and, you know, he's been out for
I meant that you should
hours.
get him patched up.
Yeah, patch him up.
Meng is a doctor, right?
Yes.
He should have
Yeah.
time. Ooh. Ouch.
Oops.
You keep rolling like shit. I was thinking it's gonna be an easy roll, but no, you go ahead and roll fucking 52, huh?
He said
Wow.
it, oops.
So you push the nurse aside, and you start working on the patient. You start poking everywhere and trying to find out what's wrong and how to wake him up. And while you're doing that, you just can't find anything to do, and you actually cause him to bleed a bit more.
Didn't we have stim packs?
Oh yeah, I have a... Yeah.
Even
So
better.
you've all got 2 stim packs.
Yeah. So, stand aside, nurse, wrestler.
She skips
I'm
aside.
I'm a doctor.
Use
Looking at
your
you.
magic.
In awesome.
And
She's in awe looking at a real doctor.
alright, look the other way real fast. And I'm gonna work my magic here with my fingers.
She closes her eyes and looks away.
I inject a stim pack.
Now, Cricket, do you roll for the impact rolls, or do we roll? How does that work? Do you do the roll?
No, you
Well done.
inject the stim pack, and the nurse actually sees it and says, you know, we've given him plenty of stim packs by now. He's just, you know, in a small coma, so that's not gonna help.
You need sex so bad.
I know that.
This is a real
Take
doctor.
Take off one stim pack from your inventory.
God fucking.
Anyway, yeah, the nurse is starting to look at you all weird, like, so what was your plan coming here anyway?
What if I pound my fist on the bed and like, you're gonna live, damn it, and do another doctor role? Can I do that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Don't give up on me.
Grab his shoulders and shake him violently.
Too young and too much to live for.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So you kneel in front of his bed and you slam your fist down on his chest, and you scream out, "Don't you die on me! Don't you die on me, man! We need you!" And suddenly he just jumps up, like completely aware of his surroundings and just seeming like he just snapped out of a small nap.
Yeah, doctored.
So nurse, you saw that, right?
The nurse is just looking at you. Her jaw is just wide open, like, how the fuck?
Yeah, that's how we fucking did it in the pre-war
that
era.
pack was really required. You didn't do right.
Yeah.
Oh, now I know. Thank you, Dr. Mengelito.
Yeah, no problem. So,
Mengelito.
what you doing tonight?
Nothing with a ghoul like you. Get off me.
You have to roll.
Can I
you have
use
to roll a
speech?
check.
Can I use speech now?
Oh, but he has sex appeal, so it's plus 20.
Fuck.
Wait, did Meng have it or Sven?
I have.
I don't.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
So, nurse,
R.I.P.
Minus 24.
I have a Deathclaw in my basement.
Curse you, Norse God Superman.
You have to roll yours now, Sven.
For the sex appeal.
No, it's this success rate is something I decide if it works. or
Yeah,
not.
so you have to add it on yourself after you
Mhm.
roll, Sven.
So I roll speech.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the nurse
Minus
looks at
18.
you and goes like, "A real Deathclaw?
Oh yeah.
Is it huge?"
You like huge things, huh?
So the guy on the bed who just got up from a small coma starts to speak up and says, "What the fuck's going on here?" And the nurse continues, "Yeah, I do."
Well, here's my apartment number.
"All right, I'll come by later." And
Number.
the nurse just walks away.
Perfect.
Damn you and your good looks, Norse God Superman.
You can find me on Radio Zero.
It's like the Craigslist of
Holy
Wasteland.
Alright, so the guy on the bed is now just completely confused of what's happening. Last thing he remembers is getting shot, and now he's looking at two guys sitting on a nurse.
So the warehouse,
Who
what
are you?
happened?
There was an attack. I was just doing my normal guard duties, and suddenly there was a lot of shooting. I think I got hit a few times. I could see that the attackers were using some simple weapons. You know, couldn't really tell who they were. Seemed to have some maybe like metal armors on or shit like that.
Interesting. So, can I use my doctor skill to see what kind of wounds he has? Alright, I want to see if it's like gunshots, or I want to know more about the wounds.
Yeah, you want to know what kind of a gun.
Yep.
Okay. So you look at the wounds he's got, and you can tell they were done by small guns, like 10 millimeter rounds.
Small entry hole, slightly bit larger exit hole kind of deal.
Well, no exit wounds really. I don't think 10 millimeters.
Oh, okay.
really
So it's weak. It's not armor piercing.
Yeah, I mean, there's no exit wounds. It just they've penetrated the body. They're about 10 millimeter rounds. You can actually see there's a few removed from his body, and they're on the table next to it. So you can tell it's 10 millimeter rounds. Normal, so not armor piercing.
This was done by poor men.
Right.
It all points to the fucking Wright family.
Might be, yeah. They might not be able to have metal armors.
They're shit poor.
You know, since you've seen the soldiers from all the families, you know that rights usually just have normal leather armors on, nothing too fancy.
On second thought, Norse God Superman, it might not be the rights because they usually just have leather armors.
That was what I told you.
So, guard, tell us more. What
we'll
happened?
have to look around more.
Well, I was one of the first to get hit, and I pretty much passed out right after that, so I can't really tell you much, but I know I could hear while I was still passing out and bleeding to death, there was some heavy gunfight going on, so I don't know, maybe you could find more on the side of the battle.
I flashed the ring and tell him that it's pretty fucking suspicious that he's the sole survivor.
He just looks at you and he points at his chest. He's got like 3 bullet wounds there, and his leg, and he's got like 2 bullet wounds there. He just says, you know, I'm pretty fucking lucky to be alive.
So I tried to get more info out of him with intimidation.
Right? So
How do you do that?
How do you do it?
I slam my fist in the bed again.
So the poor guy.
We want
who's still
details,
pretty
goddammit!
The poor guy who's still pretty fucking confused from everything that's going on, he pieces himself on the bed and just starts sobbing and starts getting like flashbacks from getting shot at, and you know he just he goes completely catatonic. He can't even speak anymore.
I guess
He's just out of it.
we should go get your Deathclaw.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, so you get to
Incinerator babies.
Yeah.
you get to Sven's apartment. Zarak is there somewhere. You guys don't actually even know each other at all, basically. So now's a good time to go to your characters a bit. You can tell your backgrounds now that all the characters have met.
Well,
Like
Meng and I...
Dr. Mengelito might be questioning how the fuck did she get a Deathclaw?
Yeah. How the fuck
Well,
did you get
I
the
found
Deathclaw?
it in my basement.
Did you go straight to the basement, or did you stop to have a beer or shit like that? I don't know.
We're on our way there, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, so I can introduce myself as I speak, barely speak. So whenever you guys get there, I can explain.
Alright, well, if there's no pit stops on the way, I guess, you know, they just arrived there. Alright, so you reach the basement of Sven's apartment, and there's Zarak the Deathclaw.
Yeah, I'm in my robe, and I'm hunkered up on a few heavy boxes in the corner, just peering with my orange eyes through the darkness.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
So I'm gonna hop
That's how
down
you
and go
call
over.
your Deathclaw.
Ah! It's fucking huge!
Hey, I'm only 6'9".
Goody,
That's
goody,
actually
goody.
short for the Deathclaw.
Oh, it's kinda short.
Really lean and muscular too, though.
So how did you end up working for the Mordinos?
Well, I've been, you know, the wrestling matches they had in their basement?
Yeah.
I did that for a long while. I got bored of that and started wanting to make some real money. They offered me a job as a bouncer, so
Yeah, I was...
I unchained the Deathclaw.
You're gonna chain that fucking beast?
Okay, and since I was crunched up, I looked like I was only like 5 foot, but now I can stand up and stretch out and kind of show myself to my robe, and I'm actually 6'9" and very muscular and lean.
I unchained him with him with a leech.
Wow, Norse God Superman, that Deathclaw is very muscular and lean.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Look at the teeth on that thing. God fucking
There's a
damn it.
leech.
Yeah, okay, so
Alright, so
let's go to the warehouse.
You didn't tell us about yourself, man.
Well, not much to tell. I was slinging some yet
What's
for
a
the
handsome
Mordinos.
boy like you doing?
Been slinging some yet for the Mordinos. Trying to pick up girls. Not so fucking easy when you're a ghoul. Learn to sweet talk my way
You're a
around
ghoul.
town. I'm a doctor. I was a raider, I think, but I lost my memory, and then I became a ghoul.
An awesome doctor. You just need to punch once a guy in a coma, and he just wakes up.
Yeah.
That's a elite
He
doctor.
was just using the stim pack, right?
Yep. Pretty much.
You picked up the pet, and
Let's go to the warehouse. Look for clues.
Yeah, let's go to the site.
Yeah. Yeah, the site. Yeah.
alright. So I'm guessing the Zarak has the hood on, so you won't draw too much attention since it's like I don't know 1 p.m.
Yeah.
It's not too late.
Hope it's always 1 p.m.
I got the Mordino ring, so it's gonna be fine.
It's good. It's good.
What are
So,
people
yeah.
gonna do? I have a fucking Deathclaw.
Yep.
They don't know it's a Deathclaw. Anyway, you
Yeah,
pass
but if
the
they find out.
you go past the Salvatoris and the bishops on the way, because
Can we?
you mean looks.
What does the Salvatore and Bishop guards wear?
It's mostly the better leather jackets, or is it's leather armor, I guess.
Yeah, the green leather armor.
Yeah, that one.
Oh.
Like those, or the better ones of those is what mostly the 3 big families use. Like the Wrights are the only guys who go like the shittiest versions. But yeah, they're shooting mean looks at you and showing you the finger and shit like that.
I want to beam my orange eyes at them and try to intimidate them.
One of the bishop guys notices your glowing eyes and just freezes mid showing you the finger. And
Freeze finger.
yeah, he was giving the finger, and then his jaw just drops open, and he's like, "What the fuck?" and just starts running off in another direction, just shouting nonsense like, "The demons are coming! The demons are coming!" And all his friends are looking at him like he's gone crazy.
And we're just gonna continue walking, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Meng try to do something?
Yeah, that was for a snappy comeback.
So one of the bishop boys yells at Meng like something like, "Oh, apparently Mordino has sent one of his prettier boys out," and Meng just tries to reply something like, "Yeah, well, your mama."
And they all laugh at him and make fun of him.
Yeah, they just laugh at Meng. He feels sad about it, and that's when I guess Zarak looks at one of them meanly, and he just flips out.
I got your back, mate.
Nice.
So, let's walk past.
Not so tough now.
Yeah, so you get past them. There's like no combat. Usually the families don't attack each other because they can't really risk an all-out war against each other.
Terror balance.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, you continue past him and you get the warehouse. You can tell from a bit further away already that there's been shooting. There's lots of bullet holes and the fucking door's been ripped off and shit like that.
The door's been ripped off.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It looked like they kicked it in, maybe.
Kicked it in and ripped it off its hinges.
So is there anybody alive right now around?
Well, the hit happened like in the middle of the night when it's the most quietest. So the only guy who survived it was the guy who was in the bed in the apartments.
Okay.
And there's blood everywhere, and all the dead bodies have been carried away.
So, Deathclaw, do you sniff for tracks, or what do you do?
I just nod and start looking around. So what do I do? How would I do a check for that? Perception.
There's a skill called detection. It's perception and intelligence.
Nice!
Ooh.
Oh, that's a critical success. So you start sniffing around like a good dog you are, and immediately you stumble inside the warehouse and immediately notice something like glittering on the ground, like the the sunbeams coming in through the windows just hit it perfectly, and you notice it straight away. And it's actually a ring.
Ooh, whose ring? I'm gonna pick it up and on my claw and bring it to Sven.
You claw at it and actually roll up the d20.
Oh, what have I done? Okay.
Is it trapped?
Oh,
all right, you claw at it, and you actually manage to get it on your claw, like the edge of the claw, and you're able to bring it out to Sven.
Okay.
Oh, good boy. Now I'm looking at it.
All right, so
I want to say, wait, before that, I want to look at him and say, treat me not as a dog or something like that. Don't treat me like a dog.
Yeah, don't treat him like a dog and give him a Scooby snack.
Can it talk?
It's like growly. Yeah, I can talk, but barely. You know,
Okay.
it's like
You have to talk like that now, Gimper.
no way.
Yes, you
So
do.
it's a growly, low, broken up, like broken decibels words, kind of like because I was
Deathclaws
taught
talk
by
like
music.
parrots. They mimic like parrots.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm from the Western California tribe, so I'm actually semi-intelligent. I can actually speak.
Yeah, parrots that speak. They don't have vocal cords. They mimic like parrots.
Well, okay, so it's a scratchy voice, but I can still remember what these word phrases mean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying voice-wise like parrots.
Yeah, you would talk like it would be like that. Yeah, like legitimately. That's Fallout canon. No joke.
Okay, then I parrot talk. Sven.
But they learn to speak through mimicking humans, and then they just learn the language because they have brains. But yeah, they talk like parrots apparently. Hilarious.
So that's how
Continue,
you
sorry.
talk?
Well, I mean, if you want it to be real, if you're really role playing.
Yeah, it's actually in the. No, it's I think it means like they mimic like parrots do.
Yeah, they don't
And
like
they don't-
Pollywanna cracker shit.
Hey,
Yeah, no, they don't sound like birds.
Zarak, what a human?
Or a goop snack.
hey, Gimper, please say don't treat me like a dog in the parrot voice.
No.
You must say it.
Brack, don't treat me like a dog.
Hey, Norse God Superman, can you translate? I don't get what this fucking Deathclaw is saying.
I think it was a Scooby snack.
Let's give him a stim pack.
Yeah, we'll have to go buy
Okay.
more dinos and get him some treats.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, Sven has the ring now.
So what does the ring say?
All right. You can roll detection on it.
What does it look like?
Can you find it?
Ooh, yikes.
Oh, that was a crappy roll. You look
That's
at the
like
ring, and there's a kind of like a crest on it.
Yeah.
But you're not completely sure. You're just looking at it like, the fuck does this mean? I think you've
Is
seen
this
it
the way
somewhere, but
we... Is
Hey,
this the
me-
ring we take to Mordor?
Hey, meat for brains. It's
Yeah.
and Meng comes up too, and he's looking at it too, like, I think I've seen that thing somewhere, but I really don't know. But it looks to be like some kind of a
I almost got it.
like a crest or shit like that. You really can't tell. You're just looking at it like, what the fuck?
Brack,
God,
I
we
should
didn't want to ring
definitely one of the
should
bad boys.
know.
let's go ask.
Rule them all.
Let's go ask. Yeah,
We should investigate more before we leave. though.
yeah.
We should go ask someone about their ring, yeah.
Yeah, but let's investigate some.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
but
finish.
there's more things to look at, I believe. So is there anything else we can see right off the bat?
You can actually see tracks leading off to the desert, and you can tell
Which
by the
direction?
tracks it's like just it's like southeast.
Like right to this truck seems to be leading right to the fucking rights.
No, I mean they're leading out the deserts in the southeast.
Oh, so like behind the gas station kind of deal.
Yeah, it's like you're off there somewhere, and the tracks will like go off.
Gotcha.
like leading away from the town and turn into southwest.
Perhaps we should go and ask our own people about the ring first before we take out into the desert.
Yeah, we should go by Mordino's,
Yeah.
ask about the ring, and
So
get
there
some
was no
treats
loot?
for Scooby.
No, there's no loot. I
No
mean,
loot.
all the drugs were taken, and there's also a few apartment buildings near the warehouse.
Oh,
Like people live there.
Rick, we should check them out.
what's he saying, Norse God Superman? I don't understand.
I don't know. Say again.
But I got an idea. Let's go and check it out. The buildings.
Yeah, let's go check out the building.
Yeah.
Zarak
Hey, you
didn't
guys.
get the idea. Alright, so it's like this it's got 2 stories, this apartment building, and like 10 apartments in total about.
Are they
And
all
they are
occupied?
Well, most of them seem to be occupied. So yeah, the front door is open, the apartment complex.
Hey,
There's
perhaps we should we should park your Deathclaw outside.
I think we can do it ourselves too. You can wait outside.
Yeah, that's a real good idea.
Yeah, thanks.
Rick?
Alright, so what, you go knocking on some doors?
Yeah, I'll do the
Yeah.
talking. Be ready for some action.
Alright.
These fucking jetheads are vicious.
Alright, you knock on some doors. Well, the third door you go knocking on, a guy opens it up. Some middle-aged guy. Nothing special about him. He's got a sweet mustache, though.
Do you know anything about the shooting?
Yeah, I woke up with the shooting and peered out my window. It's got a pretty good line of sight to the warehouse.
Well, what did you see?
Well, I saw some guys come in and shoot shit up. They came in with a truck.
Truck, you say?
Yeah, it was like a busted up old truck, and they killed all the guards and took all the shit inside and just took off.
Was there any shouting? Did they say anything?
They didn't really shout much. I mean, I think one of them got killed or shit like that because they were dragging a dead body out of there and took it with them. I couldn't really see much. Didn't look like any local boys.
Right. So a fast hit by out-of-towners.
Yeah, hit it with a truck, right?
Yeah, they came in with a truck and just unloaded from the truck, started shooting, stole the shit. And yeah, I guess one of them got hit and they, dragged him out.
Is there anything else you know?
No, not really, no.
Who took the bodies? Did these people take all the bodies with them, or?
Well, the Mordino's guys were taking, the bodies were collected in the morning by, Mordino and his boys.
Right.
So
But I
the
guess one of
apartment,
the attackers who got shot was taken away by the attackers because they didn't find any bodies of the attackers.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Good.
Rest
Ghoul, sir.
rest easy, knowing that the Mordino family is looking out for you.
That's good to hear. So
Yes. I flashed the ring.
he's just awestruck by it.
I make a M sign with my
He throws an M sign back at you.
Oh, cool.
Mordino.
He's like, Mordino's represent, yo. Alright, so he shuts the door, goes out and rests happy for the rest of the day because, he knows that the Mordino's got his back.
So there's how many? You said 10 occupied apartments?
There's about 10 apartments in total, but I guess there's like 6 of them have people living inside.
Gotcha.
Or show the ring to Mordino's.
Yeah, let's do that. I think this guy was telling the truth, and I doubt any one of the others here have anything more to say.
Yeah.
And he knew the M sign.
The secret Mordino sign.
Yeah, let's head back
Let's
to
go to
Mordino's.
Mordino's then.
Yeah.
Alright. So you start heading back. You pass by the Bishop boys again. One of them is still crying down the alley. And the
This
others
time
are just,
I don't look at him again this time. I don't.
Oh, Meng is making some...
I fly the M sign.
Ooh, 31. You might just got us
that's
into a
like-
fist fight, man. Come on, what are you doing, man?
There's like 4 guys in a row. 2 of them faint. How awesome the M sign is. They just can't handle the awesomeness of your like finger magic.
Yeah. The M side.
And the 2 others who don't faint, they just stammer. They open their mouths to say something, but they just can't. They're like, oh my god, what a guy. You can tell they're thinking of joining the Mordinos.
Yeah, with a 31 success rate, how could they not join the Mordinos?
You see, that was a critical hit. That was a critical success. He rolled a 4. Holy shit. Like, there's a whorehouse, and it's like the girls are outside on the break, and they just see Meng doing the M sign, and they're just, oh my god, look at that ghoul. He's horrier than most people in this town.
Free happy hour for Meng.
I don't even look at them.
Ooh. Correct.
They just shout things behind you, as you guys walk past. They're like, oh, ghoul, take me now.
They'll pay you, Meng.
Yeah, I don't have time for monkey business when there's a crime to solve.
How professional. That's so attractive.
Hashtag muscular and lean 2016.
So, right, you make it to Mordinos, and
Yeah.
well, you start making your way towards the top floor. There's 2 guards posted outside the door you're supposed to go through. Right, I notice you, Norse God Superman. I used to watch you wrestle downstairs.
Yeah.
So what the fuck do you want?
I want into fat Mordino guy.
I mean, big Jesus?
Big Jesus, yeah.
Did you just call our dear leader fat guy?
I meant big.
Holy shit, he's gonna have your head, dude.
Let me try and solve the situation.
So what the fuck do you guys want now?
I show the ring.
Rack, show him the ring.
We're detectives. Mordino detectives.
What was the...
detectives.
Meng shows the ring and they're like, oh, why didn't you just say you had the fucking ring? Just go in, guys.
Thanks. I'm sorry.
So they ease up and open the door for you guys, and both of the guards, they look at Zarak, all weird, like, what the fuck is this guy?
It's
He has
Snoopy.
a
He's
condition.
sensitive about his body figure.
User
Yeah, he's Jewish. So don't hate.
All right.
Yeah, don't judge.
Never seen a Jew before. All right. Well, anyway, just go in. I guess Big Jesus is waiting for you guys. So it's been
Hey, Big Jesus.
couple hours since you left, I guess. What with all the walking around and shit like that. Well, the house is the room is still as nice as ever, and some girls are dancing there, and there's still the nice paintings on the walls. And Mordino notices you guys, looks up, and then gets back to sniffing his healing powder. So what do you guys want?
What this crest on this ring is?
Yeah, he signals a guy, and he comes up to you and takes the ring from your hands and brings it to him. He looks at it for a moment, says, well, this looks like the bishop's ring.
Oh,
My fucking
I
god.
was at the crime scene.
Was that the crime scene?
Was it the crime scene?
God damn. Can't believe John Bishop risked a war with me. Right.
It might be a plant.
I don't know,
It might
man.
be.
Yeah, I don't know. John Bishop's been looking to get into the drug business for a while, I think. If you can sell women, you can also sell drugs.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do about this. I think we should hit him back just to show that I'm not something to mess around with. I think he's having a party later tonight at one of his out-of-town houses. He's got some boys coming over and some women. I want you guys to show up and make them feel uncomfortable about attacking me.
I'm gonna ask him if there should be violence or not.
Hey, Sven, what's the Deathclaw saying? But I think we
Don't say
should.
Deathclaw.
What's the you whispering about? I don't understand. But, perhaps we should ask him if there's.
I
any
think he wanted a
violence.
Scooby snack.
Yeah. Looks hungry.
I'm gonna turn around and wait outside the door.
So
when Zarak goes outside the door, the guards start asking like, "So what's it like being Jewish?"
he doesn't look so fucking well.
I'm
Does
just gonna grunt and nod.
They give you a thumbs up like, "Oh, all right, that's cool. So is it true that Jews can fly?
I'm just gonna keep grunting and nodding.
Meanwhile, back inside the room.
So basically, you want us to rough him up?
Or you want?
Yeah, I don't think there needs to be any killing yet. We can actually prove that it was him, but if things happen to get out of hand, I don't mind a few bodies. Alright guys, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go buy some drugs if you need any, and you're gonna go fuck those guys up.
Alright.
I'll tell my guys to give you some discount on the drugs if you need any.
Yeah, let's go and buy some drugs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Mordino just waves you guys off, and the guards pretty much just push you out the door and close it behind you.
See ya, BJ.
You whisper at the door.
Really informal.
So yeah,
But he has high charisma.
as you start leaving, one of the guards yells back at still like, "Hey guys, wait. So
what do you
being
want?
Jewish, like, what do you do?"
He works in my bank.
So he notices the claw, and he just shuts up immediately. Like,
It's-
okay,
Yeah.
I learned human insults too. Right? Up you.
Let's go buy some drugs.
Yeah.
Right. So the Mordino's casino has like a back room for like the employees where they can hang around, and they sell drugs there too.
Super
But
cool.
this is the top quality shit anyway.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, there's actually a lady behind this. It's got like these bars around the place, so people can't just actually try to get in. Because there's a bad habit with the bouncers that they can tend to get too messed up and try to steal some of the drugs. Usually they just get shot. But there's a pretty lady standing in the caged box. Notices you coming up to it and goes like, "Oh, okay, hello, what can I get you guys?"
How about a smile?
She looks at you, and she actually looks like she just ate a lemon.
Oh, gross.
It's like her mouth just gets like sucked in. Like, oh my god. Looks like she's smelling shit, which is actually possible because Meng's there. She vomits a bit in her mouth, but she covers it up. Like, you can't really tell that easy, but you know she just vomited a bit in her mouth.
You've listened to episode 1 of the Khan's RPG podcast, and what a cliffhanger! Will our heroes get discounts on those drugs even after harassing the waitress? Is it really the Bishop family that's behind the attack? And will our heroes finally understand what Zarak is trying to tell them? Find out more next week, only on Vault 15 Radio.